This thing on? Alright. How's everybody doing? We got some people on. Just real quick. This is the last issue of American Digger magazine I got for November, December last year. Still waiting for the new one. But finally, I started a contest back in September, and 4 months later, I haven't got my new issue yet, but someone sent me a picture. But I guess Justin DePace from Johnny U Adventures made it in the new issue of American Digger magazine. So congratulations, Justin. Just wanted to do that for you, and I just wanted to wait till I get my copy, make sure no one else is in there, and no one of my other subscribers. And if not, Justin, you get to choose, buddy, of what you want for your prize. You got this choice of 1 ounce silver bar. Hey, carry on, Jeff and John. How are you? Drum to Tech, exploring Indiana. How you doing tonight? Or Justin, you can have your choice of this 1 ounce round, one troy ounce silver round instead of the bar. Very nice. Or this here. It's the $5 Canadian one. 1 troy ounce of silver. Elizabeth II. Beautiful coin. Oh my God, I love this thing. Maple leaf. I guess they got a new one now with Sasquatch on the bottom of the maple leaf. I gotta go check that out. See if that's for real or what. Pretty cool though. But yeah, Justin, if no one else is in the magazine that I don't see, you got your choice of one of those 3 1 ounce things, sir. And thanks for joining in on the contest. Thanks for subscribing. And I'm glad you made it into American Digger magazine. But other than that, I'm going to have Scott from MentalMetal give me a call pretty soon. And he's been on the, I've been watching him on YouTube for quite a while now. And he just started a new channel called MDM Diggers. He sent me a t-shirt. Thank you, Scott. I appreciate it. And he sent me another one to be given away tonight on the live stream. We'll have to discuss and see how he wants to do this. And then he said something too about some stickers, but shh, I wasn't supposed to know. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I might have a few items up here for that I can do a couple of giveaways maybe. Pull these over just in case. We'll see how time allows. But yeah, everything's good. All right, Scott, anytime you're ready, sir, you can give me a buzz. And hopefully we can find out how old he was when he got into the hobby, how long he's been in the hobby, how long he's been on YouTube, and what made him think of his new channel here. It's getting interesting. I guess there's a couple of oh, he's on there now. All right, Scott, take your time, bud. Joel, Drum to Tech. Scott is in my club. Oh, is he, Joel? I didn't know that. Ah, why is my chat so small? Carry on, Jeff and John. Oh, dude, I love your videos, man. The food you guys make. Awesome. Exploring Indiana, thanks for showing up. I guess I don't have any mods in the house. Dad really likes your videos. Amy Amson. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Hey, there he is. Is it Marinus? Is that how you pronounce it, I think? I worked with a guy named Marinus. He was from Holland, I think. But thank you, bud. I don't know if you... Were you there earlier today for my auction, live auction there? I think I seen you there. I can't remember now. But thank you for your donation, sir. It was a lot of fun. All right. Hello, this is Mike.
It's Scott calling. How you doing, man?
Hey, Scott. How are you, sir?
Good.
Hey, can you guys hear Scott okay? Just let me know.
Hello, everybody.
How you doing today? Did you have a good day?
I got to tell you that on my end, because I live pretty much in the middle of nowhere, the internet at my house really sucks. So I can't watch you live, but I think the chat still comes through. So you might have to read me some of the stuff that's going on. But no, I can still see the chat coming through, so we're good.
Yeah, the chat is pretty much fine. The video is probably 10 to 15, 20 seconds behind. This is on the bottom of the video where it says live. The red dot is there. If not, just click live so it catches up to the live.
Okay.
And but just leave your volume off and you'll be fine.
Yep. Gotcha.
Cool. So if you don't mind me just asking you quick questions myself, I was just curious how old you were when you first got into the hobby.
Well, I would say when I first got into it, it wasn't until I was in my mid-20s, but I was curious about it ever since a kid. I used to watch my high school janitor walk around all the school fields and dig up stuff. And he was one of those unapproachable kind of guys. But one day I did go up to him and watched what he was digging, and I was like, oh, that's really cool. But then, you get older, you get out of that stuff, you start chasing girls and all other fun stuff. And then I didn't get into it until I met a guy that I work with who was overseas a lot. I was in the military, and he had been stationed overseas too, and he was telling me about some of the stuff he would dig overseas. And so he brought in a Calico catalog for me, and I ended up buying my first White's 5900 from that catalog and from him. So probably mid-90s is when I got, early to mid-90s is when I got into it.
Wow, about 20 years ago then. Holy cow.
Yeah, but I gave it up for a couple of years because when I first got that machine, it was way too much more machine than I knew how to use. I found enough money to pay for it, and I kind of put it away, and then I didn't start doing it again until, it's kind of a funny story. I was watching TV one night, and I just stumbled into the Diggers. They were on TV, and I was watching them like, wow, that's really cool. And they had this thing they put in the hole to find or pinpoint the targets. It's the pro pointer. And I was like, oh my God, that's like the coolest thing ever. And so I told my wife at the time, I said, hey, if I ever got one of those, I'd probably go detecting again. And for my birthday, she actually bought me one. So I dust off the 5900 and out I went.
Good deal. And now, how long have you been on YouTube for?
I would say I think this is the 5th year, maybe.
Oh wow.
5th year. It was a slow start. Like I said, my internet here sucks, so it's a struggle for me to do anything on the internet. I got a GoPro for Christmas one year, and I messed around with it. My son, at the time he was 10 or 11, he was like, Dad, you should put your videos on YouTube. I'm like, why would I do that? And then, because he wanted to do some gaming stuff online, and so he was showing me how to do all this stuff and how to upload stuff. And I thought, okay, I'll try it a couple times. And then next thing you know, my buddy Greg and I are out, and I got the GoPro, and so I started, just videoing us with a GoPro, and I guess it just kind of took off from there, I guess. It just kind of became a happy hobby to kind of videotape everything we've been doing since then.
Oh, wow, that's cool, man.
Yeah, it's kind of a labor of love. There's definitely no money in it. If you're out to make rich on YouTube, then you have a bad career ahead of you because you don't make any money. You probably know.
I just did it to record things and to have something my family in the future can look back on, and that was about it.
Yeah, that's kind of how I am. I mean, if I'm out doing this stuff and I like being out there, might as well just throw a camera on some of the things. It's pretty cool what you do end up shooting once in a while that you don't expect,
Yeah, definitely. So what made you decide to start this second channel here?
Well, I started thinking about it. My channel has run its course for a while, and I get tired of the same old stuff on my channel, and my channel's not going anywhere. The MentalMetal channel, by the way, it's still going to stay active. Matter of fact, I got a video coming out tomorrow. But since I started the channel, I got to know a lot of really cool people, and a lot of these guys, they've got their own story to tell, and I'd find myself, putting the camera on what I find, and end up, gosh, I really wish I could have done more video on some of these other guys. So I decided to take this channel, this new concept, and basically turn the channel on them, or turn the camera on them, and get a little bit of their story and kind of showcase some of their stuff. And we'll see where it goes. I have 2 episodes out now, episode 1 and 2, 30 years, and I wanted to share some of his story. He's a local guy around here, and I'd run into this guy all the time, and so I finally got to know him, and we've become pretty good friends from that point. And so I said, hey, let's just sit down and ask some questions and kind of hack this together, and he agreed. So that's what we did.
Cool. Now, is this something that you're just going to be doing strictly in Maryland, or?
No. There's a couple folks that have reached out to me. There's a couple folks in PA that want to get together.
Oh, cool.
The Coil Boys want to get together with me. They're in Maryland, but I can go pretty much, I would say, Virginia, Maryland, Pennsylvania. It gets become too logistically hard to get anywhere outside of those three states unless planned accordingly. But you never know. I mean, who knows where I'll be? I'll bring the camera with me.
What was the other thing I was going to ask you about that? No, that's about it. Now, if anybody else has any questions for Scott, feel free to put them up in the chat. He's sitting in front of his chat. He can see it as well. And
I'm reading them. I can see everything coming in.
Oh, cool. So feel free to ask Scott a question. He'll be more than happy to answer it for you.
I was just checking out the Quarter Hoarders channel. I have not seen his channel before. It looks really awesome.
Are you serious? You never seen a Quarter Hoarder before?
No, I've never seen him come up on any of my feeds, or maybe if it did, I just didn't recognize it.
Oh my God, it was funny because right after I returned that wedding ring back in September, I went live for the first time, handing the guy back his wedding ring, and Jason gave me a buzz and said, "Hey, how'd you do that? I want to do it." And then Jason started doing live streams, probably once a month or so.
Yeah, I saw that.
He's
done a few of them there. Yeah, I think the live stuff's kind of cool. I've considered doing it, just never figured out really what I'm doing yet on that. So I'm gonna have to take your lead on that and ask you a few questions.
Hey, Quarter Hoarders on the live stream now.
I see him, yeah. And there's Brian, my friend Brian. He's one of my faithful subs over at my channel. How you doing, Brian?
He wants to know if you will come to Jersey.
Yeah, I'll get up there. If you want me up there, we'll go.
Cool. That is awesome. I hope. Wow. Yeah, Jason's got some good live streams going, and he does. He's been on YouTube for quite a while as well. But
it's wild. You get to know some of these guys that have been on. You know, I mean, I've met so many cool people. I got to meet Aqua Chigger a couple weeks ago down in Virginia. Really cool guy, real stand-up guy. I mean, he's just like his videos, very down to earth. In fact, he's part of the reason I wanted to do more of the internet thing. I mean, I watch so many of his videos; it's ridiculous. And so it was nice to finally get to meet the guy. And I was a little bit of a fanboy and had to get my picture taken with him.
Oh, cool. Now, are you doing the second channel as well to help out any of the smaller YouTube channels, or?
Well, that's the other reason. So one of the, as giving some folks some airtime that don't have the ability to do that kind of stuff, I want to give them a chance. But I've told people when we first kicked off the channel, I want to give anybody the time. So if anybody wants to get on that channel, if they want to promote their channel, all they got to do is shoot me an email. You can either email me at mentalmetal314@gmail or mdmdiggers@gmail. And I'll put you out there. I'll just send me. I'll hit you up with some questions, and we'll tell a little bit of your story. But we'll put you out there and get some people to look at your channel. I mean, right now, because the channel is so young and new, I mean, I don't get a lot of visibility yet. But as the channel grows, that's when those kind of things you'll want to have happening, because then you'll get more traction, more people will get over to you.
All right. Hey, Joel from Drunbatech wants to know, Scott, what kind of machine and coil do you use?
Oh wow! So I have about I think I have like 3 machines now. I use pretty steadily now the XP Deus, and I use the 11-inch coil on that. I have not gone to the HF frequency coils yet. I kind of want to, but I just haven't made the financial move yet. And there's a reason for that. I have a Garrett AT Pro that I love that machine to death. That's been my tried and true for years. I'm just relatively new at the Deus. But I just bought a MindLab GPX 4500. I got a super crazy deal on the internet from it for it, and I purchased it because I do a lot of stuff in Virginia now, and that freaking ground down there is ridiculous. So those pulse machines are the way to go. And I do have a White's TDI pulse machine that I've used in Virginia and also on the beach. So I use that on the beach more or less now.
I got to ask you, though, because I had the Pro before, how is the weight comparison compared to the XP Deus?
Well, I mean, you can put, the comparison I give people is pick up a rock and then pick up a feather. It's literally that much difference.
Wow, really?
It is incredibly light. You're almost like when you pick up the machine, you're like, does this machine even do anything? How does it even work? It is so incredibly light. And if you get fatigued real bad with these heavier machines, and then the AT Pro is not bad. I mean, I've used AT Pro all day long, and it's never bothered me too much.
Mm-hmm.
But this machine is just so super light. And oh my God, the separation and reaction time is so fast. It's crazy.
Wow.
So, but I'll be honest with you. It took me a while to understand that machine. And actually, when I first bought the Deus, for the first 3 months, I had it configured wrong out of the box. And unfortunately, I didn't know any different because when you get a new machine, you're just using it, and you're hoping you're using it right. You're watching all the videos, reading all the manuals, and you're kind of doing what everybody else is doing. But I was digging with my friend Dave and Joe up in Pennsylvania, and when we're basically hunting around this property that maybe has an acre, and the three of us are in the same acre, so we're walking all over each other. Joe or Dave came up behind me and dug up a silver Merc, and I'm like, are you serious? I just walked over there. I said, leave it in the hole, let me see if I can hear it. And I went over with my machine, and I couldn't hear it. It was only 3 inches deep. I'm like, what the heck? So I said, throw it on the ground. I just want to see if I can hear it on the ground. I couldn't hear it. So at that point, I was ready to wrap the Deus around a tree and take my ball and go home. I was so mad, and I got home and called my friend Ted, who has the Deus. I said, what's going on with this machine? He goes, there's something wrong with it. So we reloaded software, and the machine became completely different, and a completely new machine, and just acted completely different at that point. I knew something had to be wrong with it. And ever since then, it's been a freaking dream.
Wow.
I love the AT products, the Garrett products, the metal detectors from Garrett. Absolutely love them.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll tell you, my go-to now is the Deus, and it's just, nobody's telling me, paying me to say that either. It's just, there's a couple little relic programs. There's a relic program I use now that my friend Ted and I have worked on and tested, and it is amazing.
Wow. Hey, Quarter Holder wants to know real quick if you're doing DIV this year.
I am. I got picked up to do the March 25th hunt. Down there for 3 days starting the 25th. I'm really excited about that. I've only been to one DIV hunt before that, and that was at Brandy Rock or Brandy Station, I think it was.
Oh, cool. I just want to say hi to a quick couple people. Brent Anston came in, Thor's Treasure, and Chris Finley, the Yard Dogs, Johnny U Adventures, Quarter Holder, Adventures in Dirt, Deep Digger Duo. What we got? 23 watching right now.
Oh, nice.
Cool. Awesome.
Yeah, I had a couple of folks from my channel said they were going to stop by, and I've seen a couple of them scroll through here.
Hey, Matt from Treasure Hunt in Southwest Pennsylvania is in the house. Hey, Matt, thanks a lot for your donations there earlier. Randy Collins, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. All right, anybody else have any questions for Scott on his channel or his new channel coming up? So, do you have the next video episode already made for MDM, or?
Yeah, it was just, it's funny. So the people on my channel know that for me to upload videos, I have to go to the local bowling alley. It's the only that has super fast internet, and it's my hangout now on Fridays or Saturdays. So yeah, I just got back just like probably 30 minutes before the call, and I just finished uploading it. So it's scheduled to go off tomorrow morning at 6:30.
Oh, awesome.
Oh, my friend Ari's in the house. Hello, Ari. I just even texting.
Hey, can you guys hear Scott okay up there or over the internet? Just let me know. I think I have my phone up as loud as it will go.
So Ari's the crazy Greek name that just showed up. He's the one that tells Scott his Greek friend says hi.
Oh, awesome.
So he'd be a nice one to have call in one time too, and he could tell you how he got hooked on the hobby.
Yeah, it's a great. You're probably, I don't know, the 11th or 12th one I've had now. Call in. I just, like I said, I started it with a wedding band return back in September. Then Jason was on first, and then like Hilux Yoda, Johnny U Adventures, 5280 Adventures, DK Adventures in Dirt, then Kurt for Hoover Boys, and Mr. Keebs from Stealth Diggers was on, my last one in November. It's just been a lot of fun getting everybody together real time and chatting, you know.
Yeah, I checked out the one you did with Kurt from the Hoover Boys. I was watching that one today. That was pretty good.
Oh, so have you ever been on a live stream before? Or?
No, you're the first experiment on this side, so I've never done anything like this.
Have you ever been in any of the chats or anything, or?
Not really. Nope.
Oh, wow. Cool. What do you think of it?
It's pretty cool, actually. I'm really digging this. So this is something really promising. I think I might do something like this down the road.
The Yard Dogs wants to know if you give lessons with your machine.
I could. I mean, tell me what do you want me to teach you?
Carl.
I could share my programs with you if you have a dais. I mean, I can do anything you want, whatever you want. Just tell me what you need.
Cool. Do you have a email address or anything you want to shout out, or?
Yeah, you can. It's easy to get a hold of me. It's real simple. It's mentalmetal314@gmail. You can also email me at mdmdiggers@gmail. That stuff's real easy. You know, and you can reach me through my YouTube channel too. No problem at all.
Cool.
If you guys want to join our Facebook group, we have a Facebook group called Melotech Maryland, or MDM. I can't speak. Metal Detective Maryland's our Facebook group, and just send us a message. We'll let you in.
Awesome. All right, let's see what else we got here for questions real quick. Fell a little behind in the chat. Oh, I'm sorry. So your next episode is going to be what? You said tomorrow morning at 6:30?
Yep, it's coming out tomorrow morning at 6:30. I usually launch them around 6:30, 7 o'clock. I think this one's scheduled for 6:30.
All right, I'll be on my way to work tomorrow, so I'll have to wait till 9 o'clock coffee break, and I'll have to check that video out.
Yeah, it's a little one. I actually forgot about it. I did it towards the end of the summer and last year, and I found it again because I had so much going on. I went back in the vault, I call it. And I'm like, oh, I forgot about this one. This was a pretty interesting, unexpected hunt. I wasn't expecting to find what I did on this video.
Hey, Quarter Holder wants to know real quick, what is the new channel name? Just MDM Diggers?
MDM Diggers, Metal Detective Maryland Diggers. And just do a search for that. You should find the channel. If not, shoot me an email and I'll send you the link or something.
Hey, you got to think of a way, too, how you want to give away this T-shirt tonight. It's an extra large T-shirt.
You can give it away however easiest it is for you.
Oh, man.
I also have some window decals I was going to offer up, and I was just going to have people just email me, and I'll take the first however many I have left here. I don't know how many I got in my pile, but people who email me can just shoot me an email, and I'll take the first, 5 to 10 I think I have sitting here, and send me your address, and I'll mail it to you.
All right, you guys heard them. The first 5 emails that mentalmetal314@gmail.com gets, he'll send you out a decal for your window for your vehicle, like he did for me. I do appreciate that, Scott.
Yeah.
Now, this thing here, I'm going to have to do it like I did it earlier. We're going to have to go by my chat window only.
Yeah, that's fine.
In the order that it comes in.
And let me plug these T-shirts, by the way, because
sure.
You have the first and only 2 T-shirts ever made from the new channel. I have not really put them out there for anybody yet.
Oh, I appreciate that.
I don't usually get them. I don't have them made personally for me, like they're not in boxes sitting in my house or anything. I do it from this company called Spreadshirt. I have a little online store there that I can throw things in there and send them my logo, and then they put it up, and anybody can get them from that store too. And it's all linked from my YouTube channels, and you can find it there. But if anybody wants to know how to get there, I can send them the link.
Cool, very good. You guys got his email address there.
And I try to keep them as cheap as possible because I don't make much off of those. I make enough to kind of keep to give stuff away once in a while, but I don't make. I think I make $2 off of each shirt at the most. Depending on what cut they take, it's kind of one of those things, those deals. If I had a better setup, I could do more, I think. But I
all depends. I mean, you get what you pay for. I mean, I've seen shirts that are that aren't that expensive, but they're really not that good. They don't fit right. They're tight on the arms. I went to who did I go to? Somebody online, Vista Print probably or something like that, where I got my business cards to do my T-shirts.
Yeah.
I mean, they're $30 a piece, but
They're crazy, aren't they?
but they're gonna last me 10 years. I mean, they fit me well. They're heavy duty. They don't stretch.
Good or not?
Yeah, they're 100% cotton. And like I said, you get what you pay for. So I don't mind paying $30 for a T-shirt if it's gonna last me 10 years.
Right. Yeah, but a lot of people won't pay that much. That's the other problem. And
Yeah.
so this company, I mean, I haven't had any problem with the shirts I've had made. They seem to hold up pretty good. And I wear mine all the time when I'm out digging. So a couple of mine have holes in them now, but they seem to hold up.
Cool. All right. What I'm gonna do then? We'll do the T-shirt giveaway real quick.
I do see a question, Jason.
Oh, you see one? Okay, go ahead.
I think is he asking me who do I use for my stickers?
No, I think he's asking Jason Quarter Hoarder, who do you use for your stickers? So I think Joel's asking Jason.
Yeah, I'd like to know that too.
Yeah, Jason, you got some good stickers. Who else I got? There's a bunch of people doing them now. 92 Finder sending me some stickers.
Yeah, I don't have stickers. I have these decals. The stickers would be cool. The new logo for the MDM diggers would be really cool to have stickers for them. A lot of people have asked me for those.
Yeah, I think they look nice. That'd be awesome.
So Ventures in Dirt asked me a question. How did I get hooked up with that historical society property? Are you talking about the mansion that I go to a lot over here in Maryland?
Was that the one that you just had to give up that Drake bus to?
No. So yeah, he said that's the one. Yeah. So it's the historical society property. He's talking about this mansion, and Ari knows where it is too if he's still on. It's just down the road from where he lives. This is an 1817 mansion that was built, and it has a lot of history there. I think it's tied to like 2 or 3, maybe 4 presidents have gone through there, and there's a whole historical tree done on the whole thing. And I stopped by this house one day, and I drove by it for years. It used to have a petting zoo in it. Somebody owned it, had like a little petting zoo. It was really weird. And then, unfortunately, the owners who had it prior to that, I guess, or it might be the other way around, there was lead paint in the house, and I guess their kids got really sick from the house.
Oh, man.
So the house was pretty much vacant for a few years. And then one day I drove by and I saw some ladies sitting outside. It looked like they were cleaning up the place. And I just pulled in. It was one of the first times I've ever asked for any permission. And the lady was like, yeah, we just bought this house. We're renovating it. So I kind of eased into the whole, hey, do you mind if I would dig around your property? Because it's kind of awkward, when you go to that. Somebody doesn't know what the hell metal detecting is. They're looking at you funny. And I offered them anything I'd find. That's just how I do things. And she goes, well, let me ask my dad. Her dad was in the house, so his name's Bob. He comes downstairs, and we start talking a little bit. He's really into the house. I mean, the historical value of the house. He's really into it. And I told him what I wanted to do, and he says, you'd really do that for me? I said, if you're into restoring this house and you want to bring it back to the times where back in the 1800s. I said, you obviously care a lot about this house, this historical value. I said, I'll give you anything you want. I just want to take video and pictures of what I find. He says, well, come here. I want to show you something. So he took me in the house, and we go in the front door, and in the front door there's this display cabinet right there. And he goes, everything you find, I want to put in this cabinet because I want people to see it. And he goes, your name will be there, and he goes, you'll have the credit for everything you find. I said, okay. Which, at that point, I didn't know if we were going to find anything. But man, the next couple of years, we've been digging up so much cool things in that property. I mean, that one quarter, I just found an 1810 half dollar that looks like it's in pristine condition. Actually made the American Digger magazine this month. It was put in that magazine. But we've just found so much stuff there, and he's put it all in that display cabinet. And they had a big open house a couple weeks ago, and it was pretty cool. And a lot of people were there and got to show off some of the stuff, talk about it.
Wait, now what did you say? You just made it into American Digger magazine?
made it into the next edition. The one that just came out. I think it's called Volume 14.
Hey, Scott, I got to ask you something. Are you subscribed to me?
I am, yeah.
Dude, do you know about the contest I've had going on?
Well, I just started subscribing to you, so no, I don't know about your contest.
I started a contest back in September for American Digger magazine. I lucked out, was able to get into 5 out of 6 issues last year. And so I did a thing for people to submit their things, and the first one I did, I saw all my subscribers in the magazine. I was going to give them a 1-ounce bar of silver.
Oh.
Well, I haven't gotten my copy yet. They're a little slower on the East Coast, I get. I'm still waiting for it to come.
Yeah, I just got mine Friday, so it should be coming your way.
But I was going to take everybody. I just got a picture from Johnny U Adventures that his partner, Justin DePace, is in here as well. And then he sent me one 10 minutes later. I'm in it as well for this month. And now you are, man. That is awesome. So
yeah,
now, Justin, I'm sorry, buddy.
Our side, Robbie Doublebliss, the guy who made the episode 2, he's in there as well.
Oh, my God. But now what we have to do is I have to go and wait until I get my issue now, go through, make sure there was no other subscribers besides you two. If it's just you two, do a random.org thing. Then you guys are going to have your choice between this silver bar right here, 1 ounce, hand poured, or you're going to have your choice of this silver round.
That's cool. I can't see him, but I'm assuming it looks really awesome.
Yeah, they do. You can check the video out later. It'll be on there.
I should have went to Ari's house. Ari, you should bring me over so I could watch this stuff from your place.
Or this one from Canada that says $5. It's a silver round, 1 ounce. So now, wow, you both made it in. That's awesome. So now I'll have to do a random.org. I'll have to, like I said, I got to wait till I get my copy and go through it and make sure the little dirt diggers didn't make it in as well. But awesome, cool.
Mine's
All right.
on page 24. It's nothing major. Just a little blurb in there with the picture of the coin.
Yeah. If you go through it and you see there's a button in there. It's green with a glass center. Looks like a seahorse with some flowers and cattails maybe. That's mine. All right.
I'm looking at it now.
Cool. That is awesome.
I'll tell you what page you're on if I can find it. Did anybody tell you what page you're on?
They sent me, Johnny U Adventures sent me a picture. I don't know what page it was on. It was in the Just Dug section, I think.
What's it look like?
It's brass, but it's green color. And it's got a green glass marble type of inlay to it with the outside the buttons cut out. You can see through it to see the glass. And to me, it looks like a seahorse and some flowers.
Oh, I see right here. Yeah. Yeah, you're on page 17, lower right corner.
That's too funny, all three of us. Hey, Johnny U Adventures. What's up, bud? Hey, did you get a chance to tell Justin for me yet? I don't know if you got my text earlier today, Johnny. Wow, that is too funny. That is awesome. And wow, I'll have to check then. Cool beans. Hey, he's talking about the brick.
One order asked me how much land does that mansion sit on. I think right now the mansion only has, I want to say like 14 acres to it right now. But it used to be like a huge farm. It had over like 300 acres tied to it. Which really bums me out is there's a barn across the river that used to be part of that house too. I can't get access to that. And that's where I think some Civil War troops stayed. So it just really bothers me. I want to get over there, but the lady that owns it won't let me in.
Hey, don't give up hope, man. It took me 6 months to get that last part of the farm that I finally got at the end of 2017, and they finally gave me permission, and whew, it was a godsend. So don't give up hope yet.
Yeah, the lady, she's nice, but she just didn't want anybody on her property. But that's all right. Sometimes you have to deal with that. Buy her flowers. Good idea.
That's too funny, Jason. Wow.
Mike Diggs Bottles asks how does he get the magazine and where. So if you go out, you can get on American Digger magazine. It's called American Digger. I think he's got a web page. There's definitely a Facebook group you can check out, and I think you can order stuff from there. And Adventures in Dirt's asking me, is there a story behind my channel name? I don't know. I guess because I was a little bit over the top on this hobby, one day we just kind of came up with the mental metal kind of thing, and it stuck from there. And so I just started using it. That's really the background of why that came up.
Jason said he actually mowed a guy's land one time to get access.
Oh yeah, we've done that too.
Wow, that's cool. All lawn. Gotcha.
Yeah, I've mowed the mansion before because the ground was too high, and they don't live in the mansion. They plan to, but they're still fixing it. So when the grass gets too high, there was one time I really wanted to detect there, and I ended up cutting it myself for the area that I wanted to detect.
Now, do you just go there yourself, or do you bring other people there with you?
Well, I bring people there. It's just the agreement I've made with the owner is everything you find has to go back to the owner. So if they don't mind giving back what they find, then I'll bring people over. A lot of guys don't like that, and I understand why. But I've really gotten to know the owners really well, and I know how appreciative they are of the things. And they've given me back stuff. Like the first silver dime, seeded dime I've ever found, I found there. And they saw the video that I posted that, it showed my excitement that I'd found this dime. And so they gave it back to me.
Oh, that's nice.
And that was cool. They wouldn't give me the $50, though. I was really bummed about that. And I did find a tribe on the property. They wouldn't give me that either, but okay.
Hey, at least they give you permission to dig.
Yeah, and I go over there anytime I want, even when they're not there,
Those are the best permissions.
Full access to the place. I even sifted the basement dirt one time. I have a video out on that.
Oh, wow.
The basement, they sifted some of the dirt that was there. I never found anything in there, but that house has the biggest damn snakes I've ever seen in my lifetime. Like anaconda-sized black snakes. It's ridiculous how big they are. And for anybody that knows my channel, they know I do not like snakes.
Yeah, I had 2 run-ins this past year. One of them, it was a small one. I was able to film it, them rolling away. That was like the end of November. It was cold, so he was just moving slow. But I ran into a bigger one before. Yeah, I didn't like it.
Yeah, this one that I'd seen was the biggest. I mean, the head was as big as my fist. It was so big, and I mean, I was terrified.
Too
They're
funny.
just black snakes, so they don't hurt you. I've actually learned to be okay with snakes now. I've been over there, so I see them so much that they don't bother me as much anymore.
Cool. I love snakes. Yeah, a lot of people saw them this year.
I actually didn't see that many. When we got in the water, I saw a couple, but I hadn't seen any at the mansion this year.
Yeah, dude, I love your water hunts and all those old fishing weights you find. Out there is one of my favorites part of your channel.
Yeah, a lot of people give me a lot of crap for that. Like, why do you find all these fishing weights? What's so great about them? And I don't know. I just have this infatuation with them. I think they're awesome. I think everyone's different, And of course, you find all the modern junk too. But man, there's a lot of lead in the water if you think about it.
Yeah.
But I get a kick out of finding those.
Yeah, well, each one was handmade. It took a while, and someone spent time on it.
Yeah.
And
some of them some of them are Civil War bullets and stuff, and you just never know when you run into those.
Too funny. Hi guys.
We got somebody from Ontario chatting up.
Nice. Yeah, we had. Did we have Liz on earlier, or was that the other stream I did earlier today?
Maurice.
Well, we got 21 watching now. That guy, Sean Nelson. Hey, you're digging it, metal detecting. Brian's in the house from New York. Sorry, I missed the oxen. Brought a drone, and we were in decent weather. Oh, cool. Hope to see some footage from that, Brian. What else? Very nice. So, do you care? Can you tell us who you have going to be in your episode 3, or?
So we just did a dig last weekend, and there was about, I think I had 5 people, maybe 5 of us. There was myself, the Greek, he was in the video, our friend Deb from our group, Magnet Mike was in, and my friend Bob from I've been in a couple DIVs, or I've been to a DIV the goal was to try to find the Civil War encampment that we have not been able to find yet on all this property that I have permission on, and about 300 more acres opened up to me that weekend. So it was on. We had to go, and so I took video of that hunt. The problem with that video is I might have to do some overdubbing of the voice because it's too windy and I can't hear a lot of the segments I recorded. So I'm really bummed out about that. That could be episode 3, I think, if I can figure out how to make that work.
Boy, now you got 2 channels to do video editing on, huh?
Yeah, it's gonna be busy, that's for sure. But doing more of these interviews, that one was a really hard one to do. That one took a lot of time.
I liked it though, because I liked seeing the guy's display cases and all the things that he found, man. I thought there was neat seeing other people's items. I hope you do more of that as well.
I got some ideas, for people that want to, get involved in the channel and stuff. I may do things like, send me, pictures of your relic cases or your displays, or, kind of do a compilation kind of video one day and showing some people off just to give them, some time on the channel. And once we start growing a little bit more, that would be kind of neat to do, I think. And I want people who have online stores to get involved too. I mean, I'm not making any money from this, and I don't care to, but I want them to get their word out. So any vendors that have their stores and they're selling stuff, metal detectors or equipment or whatever, if they have recommendations of where to go for that stuff, I'll put it in the videos. I have no shame, like I said in my intro.
Very neat idea, Brett. What's up, Jim? Hey, Jim, Dump Site Digger's in the house. Awesome. Good to see you, bud. Hope you had a good day.
Just trying to hit me up for one of those decals.
All right. Just send, what, do I still have it here? Bam. There you go. Just send him an email right here.
I'm ticked off at him because he sold his truck and my original one was on it. Thanks a lot, Jim.
Oh, yeah. He mentioned that this morning. He sent me a message. Too funny.
See how I rate.
Yeah, if you guys, hey, did you get 5 emails yet? Do you know or no?
I haven't even checked yet.
Okay. Scott said the first 5 emails he gets was mentalmetal314@gmail.com. He's going to get those 5 window decals he has.
Let me check real quick here.
Funny dude. I sent one.
So far, I only see one.
Just one? Wow. Quarter holder. Did Mike put your decal on his sticker mobile? Yes, I did. I think Scott's is the top one. I forget who's underneath him. I can't remember. Or it could be Jason, and then Jason underneath him, and then Brian, you're digging it. I don't know. I have a few more to put on there now. I got Stealth Digger Nation I got from Spectrumville out there in Colorado. I got that to go on. And who was the other one I got? Oh, Chaos Paddlers, and I think there's one more. I'm going to wait till springtime.
How many windows do you have?
This is just my back one. Well, it's funny because where I can see out my rearview mirror, I can't see around the outside frame of my back window. So I'm just putting all the stickers there where I can't see anyways. What's the email again? Here, let me pop it up there one more time for you guys. Hell, I'll even do it twice because I'm that kind of guy. Here we go. Send him an email, he'll get you a sticker. I want to see that window filled up. I need about, whoever has sticker. Oh, I got Sebastian, 92 Finder. He's sending me a couple. Who else? Anybody else has a sticker wants to send them to me, please feel free. I'll put you on my car. I still got my side windows to fill up too.
Yeah, I'll have to, I got a few more now, so they're coming in now.
Hey, send me one from your new channel though. I definitely want one of those if you can, Scott.
Yeah, if I get any made, that's the thing. I don't know. That's why I want. If anybody has a good idea where to get them, the guy who made my other one, he's one of my subscribers, and he made my MentalMetal ones, and they turned really good. But for the new logo, I'm not sure how he would be able to do that. It was tough for him to do this one, and I don't know. I think the other one needs to be a sticker. I think it has to be a sticker. My first MentalMetal logo is pretty cut dry. It's no big deal. But there's too much color in the new one.
Oh, yeah, huh?
I don't think you can do a window decal without making it like a sticker. You know what I mean?
Okay, you ready to do this free t-shirt giveaway?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, you guys ready for this? Hold on one second.
And listen, anybody out there that wants a t-shirt, you know, I have them out there on my spreadsheet and spreadshirt store, and I can send. Well, I can probably send you the link right now, Mike, if you want. You can shove it out there.
Yeah, I can try to do that.
Yeah, can I?
Yeah, you can do that.
I'll just post it in the chat. Let me see if I can figure it out here. You go ahead and give that one away, and then I'll post the link.
Okay, very good. Hold on, I might have to make you a mod real quick.
That's fine.
Hold on, go ahead and type something in for me real quick, or did you already? Hey, Oper Digger 57, good to see you, sir. Haven't seen you in a while. Did you type something in, Scott?
I will now.
I think you have to be a mod in order to post. There you go. Doo, 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 doo. All right, you're a moderator. Go ahead and type something else if you can. There you go. All right, you're the moderator. You can post your links there after. All right, what I'm going to do then, I was just over at, hold on one second, bear with me one more time. All right, we're going to go by my chat window, and you guys all ready for this? The person who's going to win this t-shirt is the first one who can type in the number of subscribers that Scott has at MentalMetal right now. So the first number I see, correct, will win that yellow t-shirt. So get on over to MentalMetal real quick, see how many subscribers he has. Get back here, and you're close, Don. But no cigar. Come on, geez, Murphy, let's go, Liz. Get on over there. Hurry up, let's get... Hey, here we go, Thor's Treasures. We have a winner. Scott has 12,609 subscribers. And Thor's Treasure was the first one to make it over there and back. Oh, nice try, Brian. You're digging at metal detecting. Oh, you're on. You got 607. I had 610, and then when I went back and refreshed, it was 609.
Oh, I lost somebody?
Yeah.
That hurts me.
Jeez, so much for making the internet boom today, huh? Hey, I loved your video this morning, by the way. That was great.
Oh, the one you had the little, hey, I'm going to join your channel today?
Yeah. That was funny. All right, Thor's Treasure. If you want to go ahead and PM me, go on my channel here and PM me your address. I'll get this yellow t-shirt folded up and mailed out to you, sir. All righty?
And I'm going to post the link right now. If anybody else wants one, they're out here on that.
Post it to Liz. Please, I'm in the UK. So the poster would be... Whoa, look at that. Liz digging Canuck. Oh, do I still have your address? Let me see. I think I might. I was going to send you a Christmas card this year, but you were in the Keys, and I didn't have time to do any Christmas cards. Liz, I do have your address. So is that who you're talking about? Liz, the Diggin' Canuck there, Thor's Treasure? Send it to her? I'm assuming so. That's the only Liz I know who has a YouTube channel.
Bunch of hearts.
Oh, okay, it must be Liz. Liz, I'm going to be mailing this t-shirt to you. But you know me, I'll probably throw a few extras in there for you again. Awesome. Well, that was fun. That was a cool giveaway.
So for all you guys that are sending me your email or your address, your email, I will contact you for the ones that won. I can't check it right now with all the stuff going on in my internet. It's too slow.
No problem there. No problem. That'd be good. Awesome. We appreciate it.
And I mean, I might keep you in the tally for later. I probably will get more, and so I'll keep the name close to me. And when I get more of them, I might send a few more out.
Cool beans. That'd be awesome. All right, what else do I have for you? Anybody else have any questions for Scott? Now's the time to ask him. What was the else I was going to ask you about your new channel? Now, is there a bunch of people that you hunt with all the time that are from your club, or?
No, this is not going to be anything like, I'm not I'm trying not to make it the same people. You know, I want new people in it. So you may see some regulars in there, but you will see a bunch of different people, I'm hoping, down the road. Like I said, I'm going to try to branch out and do a lot more digging this year with a lot of different people and try to get some of them and their stories out there. And I think that's really the goal of the channel.
Cool. Sounds like it's going to be a fun time.
Yeah, and it's already been fun. I've had the first 2 episodes, or 3 actually, if you count the one we just did. It's going to be a lot of fun. I mean, people just have a ball doing that kind of stuff, and some people are a little camera shy, but they get over it real quick when they start finding something good in the ground, and things change.
Oh yeah, that makes it easy real quick.
But,
all right, DK, I appreciate your help tonight. I appreciate you being there for a mod. Have yourself a good night, and thanks for stopping by. All right, any other questions here real quick? Did I miss anything?
This has been fun.
Yeah, like I said, I started in the fall, so I sent a bunch of emails out or private messages to a bunch of different channels. I only heard back from a few at the beginning. And then I bothered Kurt a second time he jumped in, and Mr. Keeves was right on board. He just did one with Digging with 7, and then they did mine like 2 weeks later. We had a good time. We went like 2.5 hours just chit-chatting.
Yeah.
And people just loving typing him in, asking questions about what he does and how he does it. And what I like it too is that, you know, we all, not all of us, but most of us, some of us too, that we don't take it and just put it in our collection and let it sit on the shelf somewhere. We like to donate it where it's going to be on display everywhere for everyone to see.
Right. Yeah. I give a lot of my stuff away. It doesn't bother me. I mean, most of the time I just bring it home and it's sitting on in my garage or in a box or something else. So, I have made some relic displays that look pretty cool, but a lot of stuff you just forget about. You find it and it just lays somewhere. So I don't mind giving stuff back. And when I had to get back that coin and one of the last videos I put out on my other channel, it was kind of a bummer when you hit the 1700s. You don't want to give coins back that you hit the 1700s, mark. But the guy was a German immigrant who didn't hardly speak any English, been in the country for years, and had never seen something like that. And he took it from my hand, and I was like, oh, I guess you want that. I said, yeah, I want that. So, like, all right, you can have it.
So it sparks his interest too then, huh?
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's good to see everybody getting involved,
Yeah.
Cool beans.
Wow. You got somebody from Scotland in there? Dang.
I had the UK. I had the UK earlier today, Australia, Bosnia.
Jeez, they're up late.
Well, it was nice because when I did my 1 o'clock show, it was 5 or 6 in the morning in Australia on Sunday, and it was like 7 o'clock tonight, but that was 6 hours ago. It's 1 o'clock in the morning now, so he's probably sleeping. One time, when he won my contest, I sent him a private message. It must have woke him up, and boom, he woke up and jumped on the live stream and started chatting with everyone. That was a lot of fun. Hey, Don. I'm good, buddy. Hey, folks. Scotland. Wow. Scotland. That is crazy. Oh, man, the chat keeps moving too fast. I can't keep up.
I know. Is anybody actually digging on the East Coast this weekend? I haven't been out. Ari, he said he was out today, and it was like a frozen tundra still, and it's like 50 degrees, but the ground's just too hard.
Yeah, it's been because it's been frozen for 5 weeks straight, so the frost really got into the ground here. I mean, the top was a little soft, but underneath that inch of mud, it was still frozen. Up here, anyways, in Connecticut.
Yeah, you guys will be probably frozen in for a while, I'm thinking.
Quarter Holder says I think he's in New Jersey. Him and the Nibbler are going out tomorrow. Super excited to get back out.
Yeah, I'm itching to get back out myself since all this new property opened up to us. It's going to be kind of nice to get back in some of these fields. They're all soybean fields, and they're real flat and short, so it's going to be nice.
Hey, Matt, treasure hunt in Southwest PA. The auction went well this afternoon. I got the video already posted if you want to go check it out. We made some good money. It went, I think it went 2 hours or something. But yeah, we did well. So if you want to go check that out or just fast forward.
I'm in too. Hello, Jean. She's a regular on my channel.
Who's that?
Jean's Pretty Pups. How are you?
Oh, cool. Oh, there she is. Sorry I'm late. Yeah, so you've been on about 5 years and you got 12,000 subscribers? Holy cow.
Yeah, I don't know. I have a couple videos that actually have 1 million views, believe it or not.
What?
Yeah, I have at least two, I think.
Oh my God, over 1 million views.
One of them has 2 million.
Is that like a, what do they call that thing? A trending? Not trending. Viral? Viral?
It actually trended late. I mean, I'd done it a couple years ago, and it started getting traction somehow. And I don't know what it was. It was kind of one of the first hacked videos. You know, we threw together, Greg and I, my buddy Greg, and if you've seen those videos with him and I, and they're pretty funny.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just how we are. We don't try to amp it up for the video. It's just how we are together. And we found this old well, and I wanted to go back to it, and we took this little magnet, and I mean the magnet wasn't any bigger than a quarter. And we tried to throw this thing in there to find something at the bottom of the well, and it was just comical just to see us trying to figure that out. And the magnet's not going to pick up anything that size, so that's the one that actually has trended to 2 million views, believe it or not.
Wow. I think I've seen that video.
Yeah, it's called "What's Down the Hole." It goes back in my feed a long ways, but I think it have one on the playlist. I have a million view club playlist on my channel. It's on there.
Oh wow. Awesome. 1 million views.
That's pretty wild. I think and I mean, for me, I'm a hack dude. I don't know how to do most of this stuff. I've learned and self-taught myself to do all this stuff from scratch, so no one's really taught me anything. To get 1 million views is like, wow. Cracks me up.
Yeah, that is something. Holy cow. I thought, wow. Well, a couple million now, probably more than that, because you got 2 videos with 1 million, so.
Yeah, I think for the channel itself, and I think the last I looked, I was up over 4 million views now.
Oh my God.
There for a while I was going bonkers, but it has pretty much leveled off. It's grown a little bit this month. I think I gained like 300 new subscribers, because one of the recent videos seems to be doing well. I don't know what happened with that one. That one really wasn't that great of a video, I thought, but you just never know.
That's funny how some of them just take off.
Yeah, it's just weird. I have tried to figure out how the YouTube thing works. I can't. I've given up and just try to do it again. I don't really try anymore. Just throw it out there. People like it, they like it. If they don't, they usually tell me.
Dude, it's funny because I did a couple of videos over the summer where I took this wet and forget, this solution you can put on your headstones to get the green and yellow algae off.
Right.
Both of those got over 1,000 views already. I don't know what happened.
Right. I mean, there's one video I posted of just finding an old cemetery with like 4 or 5 headstones, and I did the research and posted where I traced the family back I think in Ireland somewhere, and that got a lot of reviews, views for a long time. And
wow.
It wasn't really a digging video. It was just one of those. It's a weird thing, You just never know.
Yeah. Yeah, you just don't know, I guess. Hey, Hurricane Alley Relic Rescue Team is in the house. How you doing, sir? I want to thank you for your donations for the thing we had this afternoon. I appreciate that, and I appreciate all the support you give me. Awesome. Yeah, it's good so many people showed up tonight. If you can, don't forget to get on over and check out MDM Digger's channel.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Scott?
I'm sorry, I was just asking how many people typically show up on these?
It all depends. I mean, when I was on with Kurt, I had over, and Jason, I had over 80 to 100 people on at one time.
Oh, wow.
But my most watched one, I think, video so far is the one with when Kurt was on. Or people watched that video for the longest amount of time, I guess, or something. It was a 2-hour or 2.5-hour stream, but it was the one that was watched for the most minutes, I guess, or something.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was neat. But yeah, it all depends if people hear about it. Some people don't hear about it, but these get posted a lot. I might have like 100 views after today, but then people will watch them later on. A month from now, I might have 400 or 500 views on it.
Oh yeah, that's what I said. Some of the videos I've made have barely tracked, and all of a sudden, a year or two later, something happens, and they're shooting over 1,000, 10,000, and they're off and running, and it's just comical to watch because you're just like, why?
Hey, Hurricane Alley Relic Rescue William, he dug a bucket list item today, an 1840 half dime. Wow, congratulations, William. That is awesome. Wow.
I never dug yet as a half dime.
I never dug a half dime either. I got I think the oldest silver is the 1838 one dime I got last year. Well, I never got a half dime yet. Those are the things that say like 5C on the back of them or something?
Yeah, something like that.
I never seen one, except for the ones on YouTube. Wow, congratulations, buddy.
I think the coolest coin I've ever found besides a $50 is a trime I found. It's an 1851 trime.
Ooh.
Geez, those things are small.
Now, is that a silver dime or is that like a 3-cent nickel?
A trime is I think it's like a 3-cent piece.
Okay.
But it's silver.
Silver, okay, yeah. Well, I think there was like two different kinds. I think the 3-cent nickel one's made out of nickel, and the 3-cent trime maybe is like a 3-cent dime made out of silver. Is it smaller than a dime or something?
I'm not good in this stuff.
Yeah, me either. I remember people saying the trime is so small.
Yeah, so I have the book here, 3-cent, pieces. I guess they range from 1865 or 1851 to 1873. They're called trimes, silver 3-cent pieces. And then there's the nickel 3-cent pieces. You're right, 1865 to 1889. And they look different. They have the Roman numeral, like 3 on the back.
Right. I haven't dug either one yet. So I really don't know. That's cool.
The silver trimes, they call them the fish scale. They look like I have a fish scale C on the back of them.
Gotcha. I've heard that expression before.
Yeah. They're
Hey.
a cool looking coin.
Yeah. Uncle Bill's in the house. Thank you, Uncle Bill, for your donation today.
Oh, he made it. He wasn't sure if he was going to make it.
Yeah, he sent me a silver round today. That was very kind
Very
of
nice.
him. Yeah, that was awesome. Uncle Bill. Oh, so you know Uncle Bill, metal detecting.
He's a subscriber, a very dedicated, and he's always commenting, and I appreciate it on our channel.
Not mine too. I think he's commented on every single one of my videos. A lot of these guys have oldies and goodies.
Yep, Al's on our.
Hey.
Well, he's a very active member on our channel.
Nathan Dog is my co-pirates in the house. Nathan, thank you again for your donation this afternoon. Appreciate that. Wow, quarter hoarder. Triumph is the smallest coin ever made in the U.S.
Yes, he's actually correct.
Oh, you dug one last year. Congratulations, Jason. That's awesome. Dumpsite Digger High, Uncle Bill. All about supporting each other. It is. It's a great community. I love it. I had never found any hobby or anything I did that had a community like this.
No, I agree with you. And again, that's another reason why I wanted to start the other channel, to get some of those people out there.
Yes, it's a good way to to introduce them to the to the YouTubers that already have been out there. Because people will watch your channel, and once they see theirs and and the stuff that they're finding, it'll be more apt to go on over and check their channels out.
Yep.
That's a great thing you're doing there. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I mean, just if you're out doing it, you might as well turn on the video camera. Just look at it.
It's a great way to meet new people too. I met so many new people over the last 2 years by this hobby. Brent, I don't know if he's still here, but he was a guy who I met when I was doing the live wedding ring return, and we're supposed to hook up a couple towns over pretty soon at this farm and do some detecting once the ground thaws out.
Yeah, I met a lot of cool people from our. We have a group called the Penmar Group. That's kind of a Pennsylvania, Maryland detecting club, and I've met a lot of really nice folks in that club. And as a matter of fact, a lot of us stay together now because we'd love to go to the meetings because we just like to hang out for a couple hours. And some of the guys now have gone to some of these, just go detecting, digs down in Virginia and the DIVs, and we've actually met up down there at the last one. A bunch of our Facebook members were there, and it's just cool to get us all together, hang out for a little while.
Yep, it's always a good time. Rich in the USA. Richard in the USA is in. Hey, how are you, Rich? Thanks for stopping by. We got Scott from MentalMetal on the phone with us, talking about his new channel, MDM Detectors. That's great, man. So how long ago did you think of this idea? Was it this year, last year, or must have been last year, right?
Late towards the end of the year, I just was sitting around and looking at my channel, and things have kind of leveled out. You know, not much really going on. I still post videos and stuff like I said there, and I still will. But it just, you know, I don't know, since I've met a lot of these guys in our groups, and you know, there's just so many. They just tell you so many interesting stories, and I just thought maybe if I could capture some of those, or get them on film, or do some interviews, and figure out what makes them tick. And I want to do something like that. And so that's really why, like how it kind of all started. But like I said, we're still early. It's still 2 episodes in. We're about 240 subscribers, I think, at the most at this point. But people are watching them.
Yep.
Still, people are coming over every day. We're getting a couple more. It's slow trickle, but hopefully it'll start going.
I'll tell you what I like best about the newer channels, and you still have it in some of the older channels that have a lot of subscribers, though. But it's the enthusiasm that these people are showing when they dig these incredible finds. You know,
Yep.
it's just fantastic to see their excitement. You know.
It's fun when you get somebody who has never really found anything, old before. I remember when my friend Greg goes with me, quite often, and it's always comic relief because he's always finding all the junk. But man, when he finds something really good, he lets you know about it. Like I can hear him, 300 acres away if he's that far away. He's hooting and a hollering, and I'm coming running.
Hey, Richard in the USA wonders, how much research do you do on property before you detect it, and what type of investigation do you do?
So that's a tough one. I mean, I do research, especially when I'm trying to find Civil War property. I do a lot of research on where the troop movements were, and sometimes I read some of the diaries and things of people. Learned that tip from Bo, who does a lot of Civil War hunting, as you know. But there's a lot of places online you can do the research and find out the old maps and see what was there back in the day. And I look for old homes that existed back in the 1800s, and if I drive by one, I try to figure out if I can find that on the map. And if it was there, then I start looking around to see if I can find the owner. And Ari, the guy, the Greek, my friend the Greek who's in here, I don't know if he's still on or not. He's found a way to figure out the landowners who owns the property now, and so that's been very helpful because we've been able to get a hold of some folks, or at least we know who to get in contact now to ask for permission.
Yeah, well, I've done that just this past year with my East Hampton town and my next town over, Marlboro. If you go to the town hall's website and check out their assessor maps, it pulls up the map of the town, and it'll give you the people's name who own the property, how big the property is. And what I do is when you go knocking on the door, you know their name, and I usually take like one of these copper rounds with me. If they say no, I say, well, would you mind if I give you this copper round just for a token of my appreciation for your time? And if it helps change your mind, that there's even better. And usually it changes their mind.
Yeah, that's a great idea. I usually take with me, and I have a video on how I approach homeowners. I usually take a box of goodies with me that I show them. I usually take some pictures of stuff I've found in the past. I take a flyer. I've done up a flyer of all the stuff we try to do and say, and for their permission, what we will and won't do, and usually by the time I get to the pictures, it's already sold. They usually will let me on the property. And I bring a couple magazines that I've had stuff put in from American Digger just to show them, I want to videotape and record stuff to submit for magazines, and I prove it. And usually by then, they usually let you on most of the time. I have had people that have said no, we don't want you on our property.
That happens.
It happens. It doesn't happen quite a bit though for me. I don't know. I get pretty lucky.
Yeah, I only had 2 no's out of probably 15 last year, and I can't complain. A lot of door knocking though, and a lot of people weren't home. I never heard back from, but the ones I did wasn't bad.
Yeah. Looks like I got a question from Hurricane Alley Relic Rescue Team. Are there any good places to dig around Frederick? So Frederick is very historic.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of activity, Civil War activity took place there. That place has been around forever. There are a ton of places. It's just getting permission. That's the hard part. We used to dig at the parks down there, and you can there. So there's quite a few places, if you do research on parks and things like that, that you can get to that at one time have had a lot of old historical things happening there.
Awesome. Hope that answers your question for you there, William. Fishing. So, do you do a lot of like door knockings yourself, or do you like do mostly bigger permissions?
I don't do a lot of yards like in small towns. I like the peace and tranquility of big properties if I can find them. Like most of my permissions are big farms or like the mansion. They don't live there, but it's a big place. But if somebody has a permission, they want me to go along. We're going to do a yard or something, then I'll go along. I prefer the wide open spaces and where you can kind of explore and. If there's a stream nearby, I want to be in that water and checking that out too. So I prefer the big, wider open properties where the landowners aren't hounding over your shoulder every 5 seconds.
Yeah. I looked out with the farm. I was able to go there like 30 times this year, and it was just great having the 3 properties together and taking my time and doing what I had to do and enjoying it,
Yeah. There's this one property I can go to at any point, and this guy is awesome. Matter of fact, that's the property we dug last weekend, and he just shoot me a text whenever you're coming. I'll turn off the electric fences for you. I'm like, oh, cool. That's amazing.
Yeah, that's nice when they can turn off those electric fences.
Yes, if you've not dug around an electric fence, you are missing something special.
No, you're not. No, you're not. You might as well pack it up and go home. It's no fun, unless you don't mind that constant noise in your ear.
Oh, I'll tell you, I dug around a fence that was an underground fence. Didn't know one existed, and I was going crazy. And that dais is so sensitive, and it was just driving me literally crazy.
Yeah.
Then I found ways to kind of get rid of it. The dais, you can kind of change frequencies and knock a lot of that out when you go high frequencies on it. Mm-hmm. And I was able to get through it. I could still hear it, but I was able to listen enough where I could get through it.
Right. I could turn down my sensitivity enough so it was tolerable, but I was still able to find the relics in the ground, so it wasn't too bad. Awesome. Let's see
what's your best find, Mike? You've ever found what's your most treasured find, like what coin or something like that?
Oh, this year would have to be. I was hoping for. Last year I found a King William III, and earlier at the farm this year I found that King George II, 1737. But I wanted an.
You get a King George, isn't it?
What's that?
I said it's pretty cool when you get a KG.
Yeah, it was even better last year when I got the King William there, the 1700.
I never got one of those.
But this year I was so bad I just wanted a United States Largie or a Connecticut Copper or something like that. And it was funny because it was the night after I talked to Mr. Keebs on the phone there on our live stream. It was the next morning I went, and I found that bicycle bell with the flag on it first, and then 100 feet later I found my first straight bust.
Isn't that cool?
1798. And I went another 50 feet and I found my first barber quarter. It looked brand new, EF condition.
Damn.
Oh, unbelievable. That there was my best day yet back in November. My best day hunting metal detecting. Awesome.
Back over there.
Oh, I am. Now that I got the 18 Max, I'm definitely headed back over there as soon as the ground thaws. Already.
How do you like the 18 Max? I've heard good things.
I don't know. I haven't had it out yet, buddy. The ground's been frozen since I had it.
I've heard pretty good things about it. Like I said, I started out with the AT Pro, and I still use that thing. And I love that machine. And looks like they finally did some really nice things to the AT Max. It kind of missed, what the AT Pro did have, and the wireless stuff is amazing. That's what's on the dais, and it's a whole different machine when you can go wireless.
Oh yeah. Well, I can only go by what I've seen so far on YouTube, and by what I've seen so far,
yep.
It speaks for itself.
Yeah, those machines they're just solid. Garrett makes some really good stuff.
Yeah, so far from when I played around with it and tested it, I like it, but I can't. I was getting ready to go out and do some tests with it outside, and then we got a foot of snow, so I haven't done that yet.
Dang.
But now it's all melted, but the ground's still frozen, so it's supposed to thaw up this week a little bit. I might get out there. I might go hit the fairground or the school real quick just to practice with it a little bit.
Yeah. I might try to get out tomorrow for a little bit and try to break through some of the tundra.
Mm. Well, I might maybe stop on the way home after work if I see some place where the sun's out or something. Other than that, I might have to wait another month. I'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to thaw out a little bit down here, but I don't know how long the weather will stay nice. It'll probably get cold again, I'm assuming. I'm expecting at least one big snowstorm for us this year. We haven't had it.
Oh, yeah, we've had two so far. I mean, it came in early this year and cold early, so I'm hoping it leaves early. But last year we got hit hard the end of February, beginning of March, so you don't know.
Michael, how do you like the Ace 350?
New 350. I heard that's a good machine.
Yeah, I've heard good things about it. That whole line of those Garrett machines are all good.
And they say that, was it the 350 and the 400 are just like the Pro, just
Yeah.
same tones, same VIDs. Good for you. All right, Michael. Okay, we had 4.5 inches of snow here last week. Hey, look at it this way. The days are getting longer now, right?
That's true.
That's one positive thing. I'm just glad I have these live streams and stuff to get me through until I can get out digging again, you know?
Now, will you keep doing live streams once the weather turns nice?
I will. I mean, it's so hard. Sometimes I hear back from 2 or 3 people. Yeah, let's do this. I want to do it, and we do it. Then I hear, like I heard back from 6 people that they wanted to wait till after the holidays, so we waited till after the holidays, you know.
Right.
I'm still waiting to hear back from a few more. Dig That Beep. John said he wanted to do this.
Oh, I know him.
Yeah.
I haven't heard from him in a while. We used to talk a little bit when he first started his channel.
Cool. Yeah, I had a whole list of them here, people that wanted to do it. I have to get back to them again. You know, a few people I haven't heard back from. So people seem to like it. They like the real time chat, and they can chat with each other instead of waiting a few days for a response on a video. You know.
Right.
A lot of fun. Great to see everybody here live. You know, everybody's sitting in front of their computer. We're all doing the same thing together.
Well, you got you got a person from California.
Sweet.
Jeez.
All over the world. It's funny. So I got to ask you, was there anybody's? Well, you said you've been doing it a while. I've been, like I said, there's a few people that got me into the hobby, but I was able to do that because of YouTube. Was there anybody that you watched besides the janitor that got you into it, or?
Well, I mean, he was the inspiration as a kid. The curiosity got me from him, and that's kind of stuck with me for years. But like I said, when I started watching TV one day and saw the diggers on TV and saw what they were doing, and then I found Bo's channel. I mean, I could not stop watching Bo's stuff. I mean,
yeah.
I think the first video I ever saw was the video he had found all those silver coins in the water. I'm like, oh my.
Oh.
And I was hooked. I was like, this guy's the bomb.
Right.
So we exchanged a few emails back and forth too at times, and I never met the guy until about last November. I got to meet him finally and talked a little bit, and it was cool to actually get to know him and meet him.
There's a lot of YouTubers that got to meet him last year.
Yeah, he gets around quite a bit now. When the Garrett boys are out and about, he gets out, and a lot of people get to see him.
Yeah. Yep. That's awesome. Unearthed. Yeah, Facebook. Silvers. How about Nugget Noggin? Did you ever?
Yeah, I'm a subscriber of Nugget Noggin. He was at the hunt as well. He was real quiet. He didn't say much, but he was with Bo. They were heading to the water when I got a chance to talk to him.
Don, Deep Digger Duo, wants to know if you've ever watched Hilux Yoda.
I have not. I don't know what that is. Is that a channel?
Yes, he's got like 14,000 subscribers, I think. He's a metal detecting channel, and he does a lot of water. Rivers, brooks.
Go to that. I'll have to look him up.
I think he's in Illinois, maybe? Hilux Yoda. Oh, my God. All you big channels don't know each other? I find that amazing.
Well, keep in mind, my internet.
That's true. I keep forgetting that, Scott. I'm sorry.
I'm a little in the sticks.
Yeah, I'm sorry. What do you have, like DSL or something? Or
I have the lowest connection of DSL I think Verizon can sell me.
No, that was my modem connecting.
No, I think so. We didn't even have a DSL here for years, and I was on
Hi, John.
this stupid Verizon little MeFi thing, and I was limited. You couldn't do anything. And then one day I called, and they offered me Verizon offered me DSL. I'm like, get out of town. I'll take it. Well, it turns out when I came out, they're like, we can't sell you this. Like, what do you mean you can't sell me this? You don't understand. I have dial-up right now. They're like, well, we can't sell you something that's lower than 1.5 megabits or whatever they said, because you're only going to get 1.3. I'm like, you have no idea. It's like 100 times faster than what I have right now. I want it. They sold it to me. So I struggle with getting up to 2 megs now, but once in a while we get a pretty good signal, and it does work. But I'm the furthest away from, I guess, the switch I could be before without not having service is what they told me.
Wow.
Yeah, the internet here in my house is the struggles are real. That's all I gotta say. My kids remind me every day of that.
Well, how do you watch videos then? I mean, do they like to take?
I have to basically, if we're gonna do something like that, we have to make sure everybody's off. So I have to go around the house and make sure nobody's connected to Wi-Fi, or like tonight we have an internet-free night. I own the internet until we're done on this session.
Oh wow.
So that's why I'm able to keep up with the chat.
Hey, Joel from Drum Detect wants me to ask you about the bowling alley. What do you want to know, Joel?
Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. So that's where I go to upload all my videos. That's why I don't have many. I would probably have twice as many videos if I could have better internet access. Otherwise, I go broke when I go to the bowling alley because I feel bad when I go in there to steal the internet, so I have to buy food from them. So if I go there every day, I would be poor.
Too funny.
And probably 400 pounds from eating all their junk. They make some pretty good food.
Wow. I keep forgetting about that. Yeah, so it's hard for you to watch videos on YouTube too then, huh?
At home, I have my phone. My phone, I do a lot of it. Most of my stuff's on the phone now. So that's like when we start talking, and then they start texting me, because usually that's an easier way to get a hold of me. Because I have the phone with me most of the time.
Gotcha. Is it free cable TV or legal? I don't know what is free cable TV legal. I don't know. There, Mud Swat, is it? Hi, Joel. All right, John, digging into yesterday. Stop by. How you doing, John? Good to see you here. No, I don't get to see you in too many of my chats. Anybody else have a question for Scott here, real quick, on his channel MentalMetal or his new channel, MDM Diggers?
I'd love to get some ideas on some videos to post. So if anybody has any ideas what they want to see, I'd love to take some ideas, because I don't really have a plan of attack. I just kind of do it as I go. But if somebody wants me to post something specific, maybe something about the dais, I could post something about that. Somebody had asked earlier about that. But if you have any ideas, I'm all ears.
Well, like I said, the people that you're interviewing, I find it interesting to see their collections, to see what they have found, Even if it's just a quick browse through, because we can pause our videos and scope out things, in between.
Oh, yeah.
But
the last guy, Robbie bought a dais not too long ago, because when I first met Robbie, he took me out to a permission he had, and he was testing me, and I didn't know it at the time, but he took me to a permission. It was all hunted out, and he goes, I'm not going to dig. I'll let you dig in here. It's a good permission. So we're digging. I'm pulling up buttons and, Indian head pennies, and he's just looking at me really funny. And the next thing I know, he's buying a dais a few months later, and he has never dug a U.S. plate. I have not dug a U.S. plate either. But with the dais, I set him up with the dais, showed him how to use a little bit, gave him some programs to try, and he went out one day and he found his first U.S. Civil War plate. And let me tell you, he was super proud of that. I don't think he slept without it for like a month and a half.
That's neat.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, it's cool. It's neat to see you. There's a lot of people that are branching out now off their own channels and doing different things.
Yeah, I think you have to a little bit, otherwise you get stale. And I love my other channel, and I'm still posting stuff on there, but for the group kind of things, I think I'm going to do more on the MDM Diggers and do stuff like that over
it was neat hearing you interview people too, and so just saying, well, what
And that's funny too, because we take questions from the Facebook group. I actually did a poll and had people send in their questions, and so we threw some people in that had actually submitted their questions. And I thought that was cool because that got a chance to be part of it too.
What is your Facebook group name?
If you go into Facebook, just look up Metal Detecting Maryland, and it's a private group. But if you send us, requests, we'll let you in.
Oh, cool.
I think we're almost up to 500 members now, so it's growing pretty good.
Wow, that's awesome. What do you got for subs over there right now? Do you know or?
My channel?
No, I know yours is 12,609. We already went through that. The MDM one. Here we go. I got it right here.
I think the last I looked, it was like 240. I don't know if it's up any more than that.
Yep, 256.
Oh wow, we got a few more then.
Yeah, 16 more.
That.
Awesome. Get on over to MDM Diggers and get subscribed. He already got a couple episodes up there, and he's got a third one coming tomorrow morning at 6:30.
Well, that one's going to my MentalMetal channel. That's a solo shot. That'll be my solo video for me.
Sorry, my bad. All right, cool.
All right.
Awesome. How do I get back there now where I was? There you go. Awesome. Well,
all right, Richmond in the USA. I'll let you in. I'll see the request once I get off of here, and I'll open it up to you.
Cool beans. Anybody else got a question for Scott real quick on his new channel or his existing one?
Randy asked me if I've detected the bowling alley. No, it's funny you mention that, but no, I've never metal detected the bowling alley. I've walked through the parking lot and picked up a couple coins before.
That's too funny. How far away is the bowling alley from your house?
It's only about 10 minutes.
Oh, it ain't too bad. Still in town?
Not bad. It's not bad. It's funny because my town I live in is very small, and the bowling alley has the fastest internet around. It's crazy fast.
Oh, make that 257. Don from Deep Digger Duo just subscribed to you.
All right, Don. Thank you.
Awesome. All right, and what was that at? Do you want to put that T-shirt plug in here again?
Yeah, I can put the link back in there. Yeah, anything I make off the T-shirts goes right back into the channel.
Cool beans. Now, this is just for the new channel, or is this for your?
Actually, it has stuff in there for my MentalMetal channel too. I think I have a shirt in there for that one too.
All right, good.
Yeah, I can pretty much make anything I want in there. I can't do decals or something. That's the bad thing.
Yeah, I might have to have some stickers made up pretty soon. I like my new logo I finally got this year.
Yeah, I like the MDM Digger one that we made up. We worked on that over the course of a couple months in our Facebook group for people who don't know and who haven't or are not members. And if you want, like I said, we'll let you in. We do a Wall of Fame award every month where people, when they submit their photos of their finds, we go through and pick a photo from everybody who posted for that month, and we pick one winner, and then that winner gets to become the Wall of Fame, and their photo becomes the wall art for the whole next month. So they're with their name and stuff on there. So it's pretty cool.
I'm sorry. Now I'm on Facebook right now. What do I have to search again?
Search for Metal Detecting Maryland.
Oh, Metal Detecting Maryland. Okay.
Yeah, you'll see the logo pop up.
There it is, Metal Detecting Maryland. There we go. Oh, oopsie. Join the group. Pending. All right.
I'm over there right now. I'll let you guys in here.
Admin, that's the one. Well, you got a whole bunch of people in now.
That's good.
Sweet.
Yeah, like I said, we have a Wall of Fame award every month that you'll see when we let you in here.
Cool. You got 27 new posts today and 488 members.
Yeah, we're almost at 500.
Good deal. Now, what would you say that was for every month?
Yeah, every month we do a Wall of Fame award, so everybody for the month that posts their finds, and I try to tell people post the best pictures that you can, because then I can use those to make the Wall of Fame picture, and then whatever picture is selected, that becomes the wall art of the group for the whole month.
Oh wow. That's cool.
He's the one right now. I just let you guys in. You'll see that Phil Kermillion, he lives on the Eastern Shore down here. I've dug with him a couple times, but he won the last one in December, so he's up for the month of January now.
Nice.
I do this every month, and what I was doing last year is I was giving everybody a T-shirt who won. I'm going to try to do that again in 2018, but it's starting to cost me a little bit of my hide.
Yeah.
But we'll try to do it as much as we can this year, too.
Awesome. Yeah, he has some pretty ornate things there. Some buckles, it looks like. Some shoe buckles.
Yeah.
Buttons, coins.
He finds
Awesome.
all kinds of crazy stuff.
Good for him. Good deal. Awesome.
Yeah, on the Eastern Shore, all that stuff turns out to be really, really good because nothing's, none of the farm fields eat up the coins. It's the sand over there, I think. It just keeps them pristine. I don't know what it is.
Ah, gotcha. Cool beans. Who else we got? MentalMetal. All right. Anybody else have any questions for Scott? That's cool, though. It's like I said, it's nice to see you branch out and doing something a little different as well. Hopefully it helps you expand.
You have to.
Yeah. Well, you say you've been doing it, what, 4 or 5 years now?
Yeah, I think this will be my 5th year.
Hey, Brent. Call me for a hunt when you're ready. I want to appreciate everybody for stopping by tonight.
Yeah, thank you, everybody. This has been really fun. I've never done anything like this, so this is all new for me.
Do you think you might go live sometime, or?
Yeah, I have to check it out. I mean, I have to do it from my phone, I think. I don't think I could do it from...
Well, that's what I do. I end up broadcasting from my phone, and then I open up my PC just to see the chat, because it goes by so quick on my phone I can't catch it all. It disappears, and then I look over here at my PC so I can catch up with it.
Gotcha.
But I just got to make sure the volume's down or I'll hear bad feedback. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. I don't have any special camera or anything, just my phone.
Okay, well, then we can definitely do it. I think we'll have to figure out something in the future. It'd be nice to do a live feed for one of our metal detecting or MDM digger channels with everybody involved. It'd be kind of fun, I think.
Yeah. It's neat when they, especially if you get the more people the merrier, because it's nice. It really keeps the chat going good, and it's a lot of fun just to see everyone get together at the same time too.
Yep. I'll tell people on my channel if I made it through 5 minutes, we'd be all right. I think we did okay tonight.
You're funny this morning. Hey, I'm either totally gonna suck or it's gonna be an internet boom. I don't know. We'll see. Well, we'll see how long we've been on here. It's been more than an hour and a half, Scott, so I have to say it went pretty well.
Yeah, I think so, too. We'll have to do it again. This was cool.
Yeah, definitely. We'll definitely keep in touch, and maybe we'll do this again in the springtime one time, and something to do on a rainy day when you can't get out,
Yeah. Thanks,
right.
Brian. I see your comment out there.
You did fine, Scott. Good job tonight, guys. Hey, well, thank you, Randy Collins. I appreciate that.
Yep.
And I got to thank Scott for calling in. I got to thank him for his new T-shirt. Only 2 of a kind here. I'm going to have one. And Liz, the Digging Canuck's going to have one. Thanks to Thor's Treasure from the UK. Wants me to send it to her up in Canada instead. So, Liz, this will be coming your way.
And keep looking in the mail, Mike. There might be something coming for you.
Oh, wow, man. Thanks. Appreciate that.
Might have something to do with those fishing sneakers you like.
Oh, man. Jim Dumpsite Digger won. I think he won the one your last display.
He did.
I was so jealous, dude. I was so jealous. I told Jim that, too. That display was awesome. I love that thing. Well, all right, man. I'll keep my eyes in the mail and for the UPS man.
So I might be able to hook you up.
I appreciate it, Scott. Well, I want to thank Scott a bunch, guys. If anyone else has any questions, we're going to call it a night here. And we'll have to get together and do this again. I'll tune in tomorrow. Check out your video, Scott. And everyone have yourself a good weekend. Sound good?
All right, man. Thank you.
All right, Scott. Thanks for calling in. We'll talk to you later.
All right. Have a good one.
All right. Bye-bye.
See you.
Thank you, everyone. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.